Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about quizzes and questions, emails and letters from our book Lift Off. We are going to start with reading. What do you think about each problem? Give your advice. So I'm going to read for you 6 problems and I want you to think about some advices, okay? So let's start. Dear Saudi stars, I don't do very well in my school tests. I work hard, but I get bad results because I'm very nervous. What should I do? Number 2. Hello, I have just started at a new school and I do not have any friends. I sometimes feel sad and lonely. How can I make new friends? 3. Dear Saudi stars, I have a problem in school. At break time, I leave my bag in the classroom. In the last 2 weeks, someone has stolen things from it. I think it might be my best friend. I don't know what to do. 4. Dear Saudi stars, my dad is ill at the moment, and I have to help my mom at home. Due to this illness, I am sometimes too busy to finish my homework, and I'm afraid my teachers will be cross. Number 5. Hi, I am good at reading and writing English. However, listening is very difficult. I want to improve my listening skills, but people speak very quickly. Any ideas? 6. I am fit because I do a lot of exercise. Although I am careful about food, I am putting on weight. Please give me some advice. So these are 6 problems that need some advices. For example, if you are going to talk about number 2, we can say that the advice you can give to have a lot of friends, to speak to someone, or the student who's next to you, you can speak to, so you can make friendship with him. So this is one of the advices. Also, for example, if you have number 4, you can speak to your teachers and tell them about your father and your mother so they can understand your issue. Now, what are the emails and letters about? Write the number of each letter or email in the box next to the correct title. For example, A, too heavy, it's paragraph. 6. B, things go missing. 3. C, exam nervous. 1. D, no one to speak to. It's 2, excellent. E, not enough time. 4, perfect. And the last one, F, it's too fast to understand. Excellent, it's 5. Now I want you to complete the missing words. I'm going to read for you. I just want you to complete what you are hearing, okay? So let's start with number 1. I am sorry, you don't have any friends. This happens when you go to a new school. Don't worry, you will make friends soon. You should just be patient. 2. It's very difficult when you get nervous during examinations. Of course, it would be a good idea to be calmer, but that is not always easy to do. 3. This is a serious problem. You ought to tell your teacher about it. It might also be a good idea if you told the police. 4. I think you need more practice of this skill. How about listening to English at home? 5. You had better explain the situation at home to your school. I don't think the teachers will be angry with you. 6. You are fit and healthy. I don't think you ought to worry about your weight. So the answers, number 2, it would be a good idea to be calmer, excellent. 3, it might also be a good idea if you told the police. 4, how about listening to English at home? 5, you had better explain the situation at home to your school. And the last one, 6, I don't think you ought to worry about your weight. Excellent. Now I want you to read and remember these. There are different ways to give advice in English with different kinds of grammar. For example, had or had better, not, plus the verb. Also, we have should or should not plus the verb. It will be a good idea if, then the verb in the past tense. So here the verb must be in the past tense. How about plus the verb and ing. Out or out not plus to and the verb. It would be a good idea plus to and the verb. Of course, remember always that after to, the verb is the basic form, okay? Now, I want you to give these people advices. For example, in picture A, you can see that he's sitting and maybe he looks nervous or something, and he's looking out in the window. So, what do you think about the advice that you are going to give him? Also, in picture B, you can see that she's feeling sad. She's looking at her like dead planet over there. So, what is the advice you can give it to her? Maybe give the planet some water, take care of her, or something. And C, you can see that she's reading, and the behind her the cooker is maybe burning or something, so you want to warn her about it. So the advices could be like A, it would be a good idea to close the window, so he's feeling cold. B, how about watering the planet? See, so she needs some water. C, she had better turn around, she had better not read. Okay, so both are correct. So for today, we learned about reading, express opinions, and giving some advices. Thank you for listening.